Alright, so I'm going to try to make this video. If you guys see it, it might just end up being a clip, but I don't know, it all depends. I used to play Search and Destroy really, at the end of Black Ops 2, I used to play it very heavily, because Black Ops 3 was a thing that was going to happen, and I was going to start getting into the competitive stuff, which I did. And I enjoyed the competitive, and I played it in, what was the next game? Infinite, I tried, but Modern Warfare Remastered came out, so we ended up playing competitive on there. But we also mostly played competitive Search and Destroy sniping lobbies, so on GBs. But yeah, so when Modern Warfare Remastered came out, that's what I was mostly playing. Are you kidding me? But yeah, I used to play really heavily, and I got into the competitive between Black Ops 2 to Modern Warfare Remastered. And I enjoyed it, I really did, but the problem is Infinite Warfare. And I just couldn't, I don't know what it was. The competitive scene was so, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, competitive just wasn't fun on that game, no matter how I did it. World War II was supposed to come, when World War II came out, I was supposed to get into the competitive scene for that with a friend back in the day. But we never ended up doing it. It slipped our minds, and we never bothered to really hop on.
Excuse me? What the
that train. But yeah, so when World War II came out, we were supposed to play competitive then too, and we were eventually gonna like try to get ourselves into the competitive scene and stuff like that. Obviously, as you can tell, I don't play much Call of Duty nowadays. I literally make what? Well, at the time that this is gonna be up, I record a video every like twice a week, possibly, at this point. I don't know, maybe it's once a week of Call of Duty. Sorry, but yeah, so it never ended up happening. Now I don't really play Call of Duty as much, and I want to get back into it. I love competitive Call of Duty. It's a good way of training the mind, in a way. It sounds cheesy the way I'm saying it, but it really is, because then you can bring that towards other games, the way you look at things and strategy. I was getting to the point where I was starting to understand the game, how spawns flipped in it, how spawns worked, everything. Like, I was getting to that point in each game mode. Like, I would literally continuously play domination, hardpoint, whatever, uplink. Like, I was playing those game modes. I was playing the competitive game modes just to get better. And on the side, not even on the competitive part of the game, just on the side. And it was helping. Yeah, I'm like on top of the competitive search games that I was playing. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I was getting to the point where, like, the way I played in Search or any of the other game modes was I was more of the team player. I wasn't more of the running gun. So if, like, say back in the day, like, even the videos that you guys see now, I'm definitely not a pub stomper. What that means, for anyone that doesn't know, is you completely take over the lobby. You have the highest amount of kills, you barely die in the game. Like, you're taking over. Like, in a Dom game, you have like 115 kills with like 5 to 15 deaths. That's it. That's what that means. And I wasn't that guy. My friend was, but I wasn't. I was the team player who made the call-outs, who made the right decisions. Well, I didn't always make the right decisions, but still. But I was the one that was looking out for the team in the end in the situations. I was the one just trying to get us the dub in any way possible. That was my role. Like, and I enjoyed that role. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I liked the role. I had fun playing competitive. And though, as much as it was stressful, because it took a lot of... But yeah, no, I enjoyed playing competitive, even though it was a lot of stress, because there's so much that goes into it. But it's a lot of fun, and I wanted to get to a point where I could actually not do it for a living, but like do what I wanted to do. just do it. And me and my friend were gonna get to that point. We were trying to get our other friends involved. They just weren't really into it, to be completely honest with you. So it was just gonna be me and him, and go from there. Find a team or find a group of guys that would be down to do it. And we just never got to that point once World War II came out. We tried it with Black Ops 4. It just never came to fruition. And you know how life goes. Like, now he's still continuing that scene. I don't know if he's pursuing competitive, but he's doing like search lobbies and hardpoint lobbies and all that. So he's doing the competitive game modes. I don't know if he's still in the competitive scene though, or trying to get into that competitive scene. For me, I would like to, but it's so hard to get recognized just for your GB matches and stuff like that. So I don't even know if it's really worth it. And plus, if I were to do it for any game, it'd probably be for the next Call of Duty. It wouldn't be for this one. Obviously, because the whole competitive season's over. But on top of that, I've already explained this. I don't enjoy this game. I have a hard time understanding this game. Like the spawns and all the technicalities to it. My old friend, he understands that shit. He's good at that. He's really good at understanding the technicalities to the game, even when it's a game like this where it's so difficult to understand. And I respect him in that regard, because that's something very hard to do. Like, the fact of like how messed up this game is spawn wise and its technicalities and everything. He still goes out every video, like, sometimes from time to time, like, no matter our differences, I still check out the video. And he goes off. I'm not gonna lie. The dude goes off. He's good at what he does. Me, on the other hand, I'm making commentary videos about how bad the game is, or sports and stuff like that. I mean, maybe one day I'll start making videos about the competitive stuff and like, oh, this gun is amazing and all that. But I don't know. What hasn't really been my thing. My niche has been like these type of videos, the commentary videos about like things that I've done, like competitive, or what's going on, like sports and stuff like that, and all of the above, really. So I don't know. It might be a scene that I might try to bring my videos into, since it's something I used to be in. But I don't know. I've never been the here's this setup, it's really good type of guy. I've always been like, oh, what is that setup? Like, I'm always the follower when it comes to finding setups. I'll tell you right now, this MP7 class I made myself. Well, I didn't make it. I took half of the frickin' attachments from this bundle and went from there. But that's about it. But yeah, so I mean, I might get into the competitive scene, like I said. I've already said that, what, like 5 times now? But it's going to be a difficult task. 1v1s are different than a competitive team type of scenario. I don't know how competitive teams look at that. Even the amateurs that get into these competitive tournaments against the big pros. I don't know how all that works. So, to mention the Final Fantasy Let's Play, that is sticking to the channel. It's gonna continue coming. It's gonna keep coming out. Those will probably be like 2 or 3 a week. It depends on what days. I'm not gonna do it like I did with Dark Souls, where it's like, oh yeah, on this day it's gonna be Dark Souls, and this day it's gonna be Call of Duty. Like, no. But yeah, so Call of Duty and Final Fantasy, like, there's gonna be 2 to 3 Final Fantasy videos a week, and then the other 2 are probably gonna be Call of Duty. And that's how it's going to go. Maybe if I decide to go all week, like Saturdays and Sundays, like I should for the Let's Play, then it might be a little different. For now, that is going to be what happens. So, yeah, I might get into the competitive scene, might put those videos on. If I do that, they're probably not going to be in this style. They may also be on BO3 or BO4, just to get back into the groove of it. Black Ops 2, without a doubt, is my favorite competitive scene. Just personally, I enjoyed Search and Destroy and all those game modes back then. Well, actually, I didn't enjoy hardpoint of them back then, but that's because it was just new to me. So yeah, those videos will probably be different. Those will probably be uploaded with small cuts, if anything, if they are competitive videos or just straight up search videos. And I'm gonna continue on doing these types of videos where it's commentary about something, or something about what's going on in the channel, or something that's going on in like life, not just about me, but what's happening around the world. And then we got the Final Fantasy Let's Play that's gonna continue on going. I don't remember if I mentioned it. I think I did. Maybe I mentioned it in the second episode. Which, by the way, I may have to, you might notice in the video, I don't remember exactly, I might have to edit that, because I'm pretty sure my game closed for no apparent reason in the middle of the night when I recorded that. So I'm gonna have to do some editing. I might have to go back. I might have to even restart the game to get to that point. Obviously, it's fine, because, like, it's the beginning of the game. It's only 17 minutes in, something like that. Oh, wait, no. It's about an hour in. But, yeah, so... But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to leave it here. See ya. Peace.